Time to tell it like it is.
I swear, some of you just turn your brains off and just get into these extremist views. Just cause. For example, you say anyone in support of a person who is a horrible example for others is a part of the problem. If you support him, then you are part of the problem. First off, I am not a Trump supporter per se. I don't support each and every little thing that Trump has done. However, I can acknowledge that trying to punish this man for a practice that you're not willing to, that you have no intention of punishing other people for, is injustice in itself. So that's not even about Trump. Secondly, if my own Democratic Party has shown an habitual, historical tendency to avoid, dismiss, or otherwise ignore the issues of my community, then I would be a fool to keep voting for them all the same, especially when they express in part or parcel that they consider the black community's vote a slam dunk, that they're just going to get it. Because when they do so, they demonstrate that they have no reason to ever truly address the issues of my demographic because they don't feel like they need to. And they demonstrate that this is their contention, again, by dismissing or otherwise ignoring the needs of my community, while when they want to attract the voting of other communities, they put forth that energy. They write policy for that other demographic to win their votes. Or in other words, they express a willingness to buy other demographics' votes while not demonstrating that same energy to maintain receiving my community's votes. Now, if you can't understand that, you are a danger to yourself and your community, because you will not vote in the best interest of yourself or your community. You will vote based off of bullshit and bias, fear.
All right, so let's get into this today. Real short video response to, hold on, brother goes by at 360 Smooth 14.0 on TikTok. He was cool enough to do a video response to my comment. I appreciate that. Although there are some things I think we need to kind of understand as it relates to my comment. Let me say this first and foremost. From the jump, let's be clear. Let's be 100% clear, totally honest, straightforward, okay? Because my comment was not in any way extreme relative to politics or religion. He said extremist. Extremist, a person who holds extreme political or religious views. Extreme political or religious views. My comment was not in any way at all extreme relative to politics or religion. So I don't know why he said that at the beginning. Let's keep it real, keep it completely honest. How you initiated your response was extremely stupid. That's a fact. Just using the same terminology, based in the same terminology you used. It was extremely stupid because it had nothing to do with my comment. That particular choice of words leading up to you reading my comment. But but it's all good. One brother to another. It's all good. Let's get into this. This is an opportunity for us to talk about things, learn from each other, possibly, I hope and expect to leave from this situation with a better connection. My comment said nothing at all about the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. My comment said nothing about voting, but I get it. I will say honestly, I get it. I get it. You are, a whole lot of, really honestly, all of what you said towards the end of your response. I've heard it before from Umar Johnson and others alike. I agree. I agree with you. I get it. I honestly do get it. Let me speak specifically to the part of your response that actually does relate to my comment.
First off, I am not a Trump supporter per se. I don't support each and every little thing that Trump has done.
How do you feel about these no good racist cops that have done horrible things to our people? Unfortunately, a lot of them have lost their lives at the hands of horrible racist cops. How do you feel about those who support them to try to get them off and not have them face any type of consequences for their crime? How do you feel about those people that support them? You feel like they are enabling or helping this person to get away with a crime. I would think you wouldn't like that person. Any person who supports no good people, horrible examples for other people, people who are horrible examples for other people, they are part of the problem. That's a fact. And you say you don't support Trump per se, by or in itself or themselves intrinsically. All right. Let's see, intrinsically. In an essential or natural way. So you're suggesting that you don't support Trump in a natural way? How exactly do you support Trump then? Doesn't matter, and this is where I'm going to be clear. I'm going to try to be as clear as possible. Doesn't matter how you support him. In a natural way you support him or in an unnatural way you support him. It doesn't matter how you support him. My comment is to those people who support no good people, those people who support people who are a horrible example for others. They are part of the problem. That's a fact. So it doesn't matter, sir, how you support Trump, in what way, to what extent you support Trump. You are part of the problem if you do. He has, in so many different ways, he said and done horrible things to women, about women. He has encouraged people to do horrible things. Most people will probably immediately think about January 6th, but let's be realistic. Unless you are closed-minded, completely just shut out to your eyes closed to all this craziness while he was in office, and even outside of all that, the things he said and done. I think a lot of people might be who support him might be just ignoring a lot of stuff because he's flat out done so many different things. Not just January 6th. He's done countless. There's been countless times he have encouraged people to do the wrong daggone thing. Somebody's throwing trash at you or throwing stuff at you during a riot or in a crowd. The police is trying to control a crowd. Take that cup that they hit you with, or they threw at the guard, they threw a rock or they threw some trash, a piece of paper. Act like that's a rifle. What? How stupid is that? Act like it's a rifle? So somebody is throwing trash and stuff, you can shoot them. Treat it as if they're shooting at you. Treat that as if they're shooting at you. He encourages the wrong things. And again, there's endless examples of this. Where he's talking to law enforcement about, when they arrest people, not to be cautious, not to concern themselves with their, to be more aggressive and don't care about them hitting their head. You know how you put your hand on, don't concern yourself with their safety, and endless examples of him being a horrible example for other people. And you support this? My question, if there was finally a significant method put in place for black people to positively change our position and condition in this country, would you be on board with that? To all of you who said yes, I say thank you, because here it is. Harvey Rants is for talking about all things relative to positive change for our people. If you want to have discussions like this, reach out to me. Let me know. Share the video, like the video. If you truly care to see positive difference for us, then subscribe to change. Subscribe to being better people. Until next time.